Hi, everybody. This is James Wagner, the Assistant Commissioner of the Colonial States Athletic Conference. And as we start the 2021 academic year, for this week's Friday feature, we interview Gretchen LeVan, the Athletic Director at the University of Valley Forge. Valley Forge is our newest core member, and we sat down with her for this week's Friday feature to talk about the new things at the University of Valley Forge. I want to ask you, Gretchen, obviously, welcome to the CSAC. We're glad to have you as a full member. What's the latest going on at Valley Forge with athletics?
Yeah, well, first, we're really privileged to be a part of the CSAC. The situation worked out in our favor, and we're really excited to be joining this fall. But what's new is a lot. We have 5 new coaches coming in for this year, and they've already gotten a really good start on things. So our new baseball coach, Joe Clancy, coming over from Eastern. We have men's and women's soccer coaches that are new, Stephen and Mark. They've been doing a phenomenal job with recruiting already since they've been given the lead. And then women's volleyball is also new. I think she was just appointed this past week, but they have already a good recruiting background with what we've been able to handle in-house. So we're excited. Our coaches are really excited. Our student athletes are really excited to be joining the CSAC this fall, but otherwise it's just business as usual and trying to get COVID behind us for sure.
Absolutely, and I mean, you took over as AD a couple of years ago, and you're also the women's basketball coach, so your plate is full doing both. But one of the things that we noticed when we did our site visit a couple of years ago was that how you work with your staff and some of the changes that you've made. Obviously, if you have not been on Valley Forge's campus, you guys have moved over into a new area where you have different offices. So what are some of the changes, Gretchen, that you implemented in your time as AD at UVF?
Yeah, anytime you step into a new director's role, you have that opportunity to kind of do the internal assessment and seeing where you're at. And it was actually the time for our ISSG within the NCAA. So it forced me to do this 360 evaluation of kind of what we needed, where we wanted to go. And so my first step was rebranding the vision of what Valley Forge could be, what we wanted it to be. And then we also did a new mission statement that helped us kind of shape our daily decisions. And within that mission statement, our staff came up with pillars that would help us get to that point. So within that, it helped us to kind of really focus and be determined to get to where we want to be in the future. We came up with what we call the Patriot Way, which is essentially standard operating procedures for our institution and what it looks like to be a patriot. So that helped us as branding us and making sure that we knew who we were and we made our mark within the CSAC. So that was something that we really wanted to identify for our student athletes coming in, the training that we wanted to do for that. And then just implementing some 3-dimensional coaching training for all our coaches, which means that, yes, X's and O's are really important. That gets you in the door for our coaches. But what's unique to Valley Forge is we want to get to the heart of the athlete and our Christian faith training within our athletics platforms. And that is our mission statement, training student athletes to be Christ-centered leaders to the platform of athletics. So that really, that training that is done by Jeff Duke out of Florida really helped shape kind of and help give practical tools to our coaches to go beyond the game to help create that culture that they wanted to. So with that, and the last thing that we just implemented last fall was a new recruitment strategy. And we did a lot of training with our coaches, where to get the recruits, how to get the recruits, and the relationship building pieces. And that's paid off dividends of that implementation. So those are just the top key things that we've done in the last 4 years.
Great. Obviously, UVF, which I knew it as Valley Forge Christian College for years, has gone through a lot of changes in the last couple of years that you've talked about as well, and have gotten from being an independent to being the ACAA, and now in the CSAC as a full member, our 11th member. What are you and your staff most excited about being in the CSAC as a full member? Mind you, you've been a baseball member for 2 years, but what are you guys most excited about being a full member in our conference?
Yeah, so ACAA was a very unique conference in that we couldn't get many in-conference games throughout the season. It was a postseason opportunity for us. So one of the biggest things that we're looking forward to is our student athlete experience. They get to see conference opponents. They get to have that camaraderie. They get to start to develop rivalries. It's about the experience for them. So that and also gives us something to climb towards. You guys are right there. Some of our programs need to level up in their competition, and it gives them something to really work towards to achieve that championship status, to get that AQ. It's an experience that very few get to do, and we now have it within our grip. So I'm really excited for our student athletes to experience that.
And final question I have for you, obviously with COVID-19 right now, we're suspended as far as fall play goes. Hopefully the curve goes down some more and we're able to get back on the field of competition. What does the future hold in your mind for athletics at Valley Forge?
I mean, the future is bright. I know that our administration is 100% into seeing where athletics can go at Valley Forge, and they want to just really pour into the development of it. And with our new recruitment strategy, we have almost doubled in our incoming class this year. And that's something that's helping our future and building that competitive level up. So my word is it's bright. The future, it's only going to go up from here. Our coaches are so motivated to see this program succeed. Our president is 100% saying, let's go athletics. And I think that we could be a completely different program in a year because of the focus that we're doing and what we can do as part of the mission of the entire institution here at Valley Forge.